In this digital era, every parent seems to need to be wiser in educating their children in using social media. This is because the wrong use of social media for minors can have a negative impact on their growth and development. A number of studies state that the age limit for children to have an account on social media is at least 13 years. Under that age, children are quite vulnerable to experiencing an identity crisis, because the environment on social media often creates distorted views regarding self-esteem and socializing. Ironically, many young children have more access to social media than they should. The presence of social media in a child's environment can have both negative and positive impacts on their growth and development. For example, the negative impact of social media on children makes them vulnerable to bullying, fraud and sexual violence in cyberspace. But behind that, social media also offers many advantages for children's development. One of the most significant is enabling children to be able to connect with peers. Then social media platforms are also often used as inspirational sources so that children can develop their interests and creativity. As parents, here are 7 tips for educating children so they can use social media wisely as a platform that is familiar with their environment. 1. Talking about all things social media from an early age. Parents need to talk about all things social media from an early age. Even this habit needs to be implemented even if the child doesn't have a social media account at all. Knowledge about the impact and benefits of social media can at least prevent children from finding out about social media from other sources, such as peers, influencers, learning from friends and many other things. So parents need to take an active role in encouraging conversation around positive social media use. 2. Ask questions before granting permission. When your child has asked permission to have their own social media account, try to ask questions openly. For example, what makes children want to join social media? Ask them, what do you want to get from social media? Then who do they want to follow? Or who are the people they want to share information with when the child is uncomfortable? By asking some of these questions, children can think proactively about how to define and create experiences using social media in a positive direction. Then carry out socialization on the use of the internet or social media that is healthy, effective self-regulation to teach how to play social media safely. 3. Advise that privacy is important. Not many people realize that privacy is important, including on social media. Because not everything can be told or spilled online. Give children an understanding of privacy. What can be shared? What needs to be stored carefully or can only be shared with those closest to them. That way the child will build and have his own limits. 4. Give an understanding of good etiquette on social media. Talk with your child about proper social media etiquette and break it down into specific guidelines. For example, get used to children limiting comments on their Instagram or TikTok pages. Because without proper understanding, a child's self-esteem can immediately collapse when they receive malicious comments. 5. Limit the time of use. Make it a habit for children to determine the right time or limit for playing social media, for example 15 minutes or 1 hour every day. Parents may be able to use various monitoring features on social media to limit children so that screen time is not excessive. 6. Teaching children about social media safety. Children who are just starting to play social media need to understand accountability. This is a measure to control unpleasant behavior such as bullying or other things. Teach children to be able to delete hateful comments, report negative behavior and block certain disturbing accounts. This is very important for children to know in order to be able to manage any actions that happen to them in cyberspace. 7. Give an example to children. Providing an understanding of good social media methods for children is not enough with theory or directions. Give them an example with our social media accounts, how the profile should be made and what is worth sharing and what isn't. The example applied by parents can at least provide a positive social media experience for your little one. That's the video this time. If you think this video is useful, please give a thumbs up. Subscribe and share with your friends so we can continue to provide interesting content. Thank you for watching.